Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. What's up, hustlers? We're gonna start getting things set up here. Tony says sounds good. My producer's back there checking me out. We're looking for music. We're looking for my mic. Hopefully there's no echo in there. And the picture's okay. All right. I can take those things off. I just had those on just to monitor what was going on. So we're going to give it about a minute to let some of the hustlers in before we get going. Looks like we got, we're up to 13 viewers right now. We're up to 10 likes. Man, you guys are doing the right thing. Hit that like button, that thumbs up, because that helps with the algorithm, which helps with the channel. We're going to have a lot of fun today, guys. We're going to be helping out the newbies. That's what this is all about. We got some good leads. We had gotten some earlier in the week, and I was gonna look for some myself, but I didn't have time. But you know what? That's good. We'll do it together, and you'll see exactly the process that I go through. And while we're waiting just a few minutes, let me say hello to some of the hustlers that are out here. Tony P, thank you for coming out. Stephanie Mills, thank you. Farad Ahmed, James Hancock, Kathleen Phillips, hey kitty cat, Tony Rushing, the lovely Miss Sheila Gay, Zyke Patrick, hey, what's going on? He says, what's up, Horace? Happy 2020. Ton says hello. Jeff Herman, you might be a new hustler. I don't recognize that name. We're up to 16 viewers, so we're going to go ahead and get going here. Again, guys, I'm going to be reminding you to make sure you hit that like button. So you tell you what, let's move over to let me see here. My chat ain't working right. Let me take a see what's going on with that. Give me 1 second, hustlers. Gotta mess around with this screen just a little bit. See if we can get that to work. There we go. All right, gang. Let me pull up my notes and make sure we on track here. Okay, everybody, welcome and thank you for joining us. My name is Horace, also known as La Machine. So if this is your first time here for whatever reason, make sure you hit the subscribe and make sure you hit the bell notification. That way you can be with us and you won't miss a video. It's free to subscribe. And by subscribing to this channel, you get not one, not two, not three, but four videos each and every week, 2 of which are specifically dedicated to giving newbies exactly what you need. You get enough rhetoric. All of us content creators do a lot of yapping. We do a lot of talk about theory. We do a lot of talk about what should work. But this is the place you come to get real leads. You walk away, you should have something in your hand that you can do right now. We all talk about inventory being the lifeblood of your business. So at this channel, What to Sell on Amazon, we aim to give you those leads, okay? We can't give you all the leads in the world, but if we can give you something that you can actually walk away with, something that you are not gated in, okay? That is exactly what you need. So remember, when we're sourcing, we're going to be sourcing together both for retail and online arbitrage. And the way that works is, as we look over the leads and as I explain the process, how I evaluate, so that you learn the skills. It's all about learning the skills of what you need to be doing in order to be able to evaluate. That's what this is all about, guys. Once you learn the skills, you got it. But hold on a second. What happens is I put the ASINs, I put the links to both Amazon, whatever product it is, I'm going to put in the chat the link so that you can find the product on Amazon. And then I'm going to give you the link to the sourcing site, wherever that might be. To the newbies, if you have any questions, you can do one of two things. Hold them until the end, because we'll usually try and do a Q&A. Before I leave, I usually say, are there any last questions or whatever? Or you could ask right away. A lot of the working class hustlers are level 1 and level 2, meaning they know this business. Some of them know more than me. I mean, I don't get so much into the nuances of it because I'm here to show you don't have to have all the answers. That is so important. Okay, that slows people down thinking that they have to be perfect. I'm here to show you, and of course, I'm going to show you my numbers as always. But I don't know all the answers, and I don't get myself bogged down, worried, and fretting over every little thing having to be right. I just do it. Okay, so if you want numbers like me, you got to start doing it. But the working class hustlers will help answer you if you want to get going right away. And my moderator will let me know if it's something urgent that we really need to pull to the front. We're having a giveaway today, as always. That's going to be a Target gift card. So watch the working class robot. There is a robot out there with us, the working class robot. Be careful because he might be acting crazy. He comes out of his face with all sorts of things. We're constantly trying to tweak and keep him under control. So, but of course, he's going to be giving you the hint to the question that you're going to need to ask down in the, you're going to need to answer a question down in the chat in order to qualify for that raffle. We are officially monetized. If you've been watching the channel, now you see commercials. So we get a little bit something back for all the work that we continue to put out and all the work that we've been putting out since the year 2017. And on that note, we do have super chat. So you may notice in the chat section there is a little $sign. So if you'd like to give $1 or $2 or $3, just a little something to support the channel, you're more than welcome to do that. As always, that's not what it's all about. We've shown that since 2017. But if you'd like to give a little bit to support the channel, we certainly welcome that. So let's get into our ritual that we always do. Let's say it together real quick, hustlers. Good things are supposed to happen to me. Say it again. Good things are supposed to happen to me. Okay, that is our mindset. That is our mantra. That is the way we approach this thing that we call selling on Amazon. And it's not over until you win. And we got a little bit of motivation that's always brought to us by the lovely Miss Sheila Gay. Watch this and read along with me, hustlers. Everyone thinks of changing the world, but no one thinks of changing himself. And that was from Leo Tolstoy, if I pronounced that correct. Let's consider that again. Everyone thinks of changing the world, but no one thinks of changing himself. Here's the irony in that: if everyone would consider changing himself, we would change the world. So, let's see what else we need to cover. Oh, by the way, we do have a course on Udemy. All of the hustlers already know about it, but if you happen to be new, we do have a course on Udemy. I'm going to show it to you here in a minute. It's nothing major. We're working on a major course. We are coming out with a monster, and we have decided it is going to be the biggest, most comprehensive course when it comes to selling on Amazon using the arbitrage business model the world has ever known. That is what's going to happen. But until that time, if you're really, really new, let me show you. Give me 1 second. Let me show you the course on Udemy. All you would have to do is come over to udemy.com, type in what to sell on Amazon, and there's the course. I think it's reasonable. Right now it's going for $12.99. It's listed at $19.99, but it's always on sale. So if anyone's interested in that, it's a small investment that you might want. Let's see what else we got going on. Okay, so now we're going to get into it, guys. Remember, what we're doing today, this is all about help for newbies. Now, we focus because we love giving away the free leads. That's the exciting part. But this isn't just about the leads. It's more about the mindset. How do successful sellers on Amazon think? You know, I can give you everything, and as long as I'm giving you everything, you're fine. But if I don't teach you how to problem solve, if I don't teach you how to think, if I don't teach you how I do it, what am I considering? Then you're really not learning anything. The working class hustlers will tell you, I have my own little take on the famous saying, if you teach him, if you give a man a fish, he'll eat for a day. If you teach a man to fish, he'll feed himself for the rest of his life. And I take that a step further because it's not good enough. It's not good enough. I'm here to teach you to fish. Okay, but I'm also here to give you a fish while I teach you to fish, because you got to eat in order to be able to fish. It's going to take time. It demands time to do this. That is why we keep giving you leads on Wednesdays with the Jump On It segment. That is why we keep giving you leads on Saturday. Last Saturday, we were out here 2.5 hours. Why? Because I'm here to give you a fish while I teach you to fish. See, with the saying, ain't good enough. Either I'm giving you a fish or I'm teaching you to fish. No, got to give you both. All right. We're going to talk about some things. We're going to talk about case pack versus individual when you're prepping your shipments. We're going to talk about arbitrage versus private label versus wholesale, because I got some hustlers that are asking me very good questions. They want to know, and I'm going to give my opinion. Okay, I got a hustler asking, what do we do with slow or no selling products? How long do you keep it? What's your turnover? You know, these are great questions. We're going to cover those as well. So now what we're going to do, hustlers, I'm going to show my numbers for today. Give me 1 second here to pull that up, because we always have to make sure that I am properly vetted. I'm putting myself out here as a trusted authority for you. So here's the question. What are my numbers? All right. So as you can see, oh, you know what? I forgot. Give me 1 second, gang. I forgot to put my my highlighter on. If we're gonna be out here today, we gotta make sure you can follow my mouse. Give me 1 second, hustlers. Let's see. You know, if I would just put this stupid thing somewhere where I can click on it and be done, we wouldn't have this. Okay, I got it now. Now you can follow my mouse. So here you can see today is September the 26th. The year is 2020. Guys, hustlers, oh my God. Can you believe this month is over? What happened to the month of September? What happened to it? Don't even try to answer because you don't know. You don't know. So here's what you're going to do. You're going to do what everybody else does. You're going to say, oh my, how time flies. And then where everyone else stops, you're going to keep talking because you're going to say, oh my, how time flies. And look at how much I got accomplished. You know why? Because you see, when you're doing something, because time just keeps flying and everybody keeps saying, oh my, how time flies. Guess what? When you're doing this, time is on your side. Time is like an escalator and the steps just keep moving and it don't care if you get on or not. But the minute you step on, now time is taking you somewhere. It's working with you. Hallelujah. This is so exciting. All right. So let's look at our sales today. So you can see we've sold $475.14. If we open that up, that is because of 20 sales. And if we go the last 7 days, 3,400. If you go the last 15 days, roughly 6,300. And if we look at the last running 30 days, we are down, hustlers. We are down to $13,460.98. And that's important because you guys know just how transparent I am. I am transparent enough that I'm not only going to show you when things are going good, I'm going to show you the real. This is life. This is business and business is life. That means you got your good days, you got your bad days, you got your halfway days. And what do? You stay with it. And let me show you why. Let me show you why. We're going to go month to date. We ain't really worried about last year. We ain't really worried about last month. Now look at my numbers here. I'm going to move my head out of the way. Give me a second here. Where's my head? Okay. So I'm going to take my fat head out. Now we're going to follow this chart. This was the first. Just look at my numbers. 246. I'm talking about in the dollars. 300. 312. Then we jumped up to 708. Then we jumped down to 377. Then we went down 313. Back up to 604. 443. 382. 565. Look at this roller coaster. 526. 310. 686. 204. 277. Look at 153. But watch what starts happening. Watch what starts happening. See, this is the reason why I don't really fret over this. I understand. That's where experience comes in. That's why you have to stay with this. You guys are learning this, but it is the consistency. So 527, right? Then we went down 295. Then back up 559. We kind of stayed level, 544. Went down just a little bit, 410. 691. Okay. Then what? On the 24th, you had 451. You stayed about level, 441. And then already you're at 475. And we still got the rest of the evening. So this is the reason why you just stay with it, guys, and don't get flustered with it. Some of the hustlers last week mentioned we're gearing up for the fourth quarter. That means two things. Amazon, with the way they're processing the inventory that's going in, they're worried about getting stocked up and whatever they're doing as it pertains to the fourth quarter. Shoppers, they're not spending as much right now because they're gearing up for the fourth quarter where they just go wild. If you haven't been selling on Amazon for the fourth quarter, you're going to love it. It's going to be so good that it's going to give you a false sense of how things work on Amazon in terms of sales. A false sense. Okay. So hold tight and let me see what's going on. So I showed my numbers and I'm going to tell you again before we get into the software. Remember, you do not have to know everything, okay? You just gotta know enough. You don't know how to wire a house, most likely, but you know how to turn on that light switch. The issue is, can you get the light? The house was wired so that you could get the light, but you don't need to know how to wire it. You just need to know how to pay your bill to get the electric company to put it out there, and you need to know how to turn on the switch, okay? So don't fret over the wiring and the circuitry. Okay. All right. Now we're going to get into my favorite software. Everybody knows what my favorite software is. And we're not, a little bit later, we'll get into, for those of you who don't know what the software is or whatever, we'll touch on that. So don't worry. If you have questions, that's fine. You can ask them or whatever. I'm going to take a quick moment to see what my family is talking about. Let's see. Boy, you guys are already answering the question. All right, let me go back and see what I missed here. Hey, Lisa's out here. Let's see. Holy Bonkers. Hey, Wick City, call me later. Yep, we're connected. No problem. And I need to put that out there for any of you while I'm checking my kind of checking up on the family. If anybody wants to connect, that's my number. I got this phone is for that. I got this phone. All of you guys know I'm not all about that email junk. I'm not all about all that crap. If you really want to be connected with me, I'm letting you into my world, and I'm going to tell you something, and I want you to consider it. Here's the deal. I can talk all day, and we can talk about social media and all of this, and what color my cat's poop was today. If you're not in this, if you're nowhere in any of these, then you really ain't connected with me. And that's just the truth. Okay. Yeah, you can sign up for my newsletter. You can sign up for my masterclass, and you can do all this stuff. But if you're not in one of these, we ain't connected. And I am offering you the chance to connect. Text the words working class hustler to the number on your screen. I'm going to leave it up there for a minute while I look at what the family is saying. Let's see. Tony P said he just had his coffee in case we do 3 hours. Okay, listen, I'm trying to keep this down to an hour, but I spoil you guys. But the mission is always to have an hour-long show. Okay. Drummer said double espresso time. Christy from San Antonio. Hey. Let's see. These people are already answering the question. Barbara Ramos. She said, I like this place already. Good vibes. Yes, Barbara, I'm very excited. And you should be. I mean, guys, I get the energy from you. People look at me all the time. Horace, how do you do this? They don't call me La Machine for nothing. But I get the energy from you. So I thank you for coming out here. Drummer says you need that mindset. Wick City, great info. Give lots of hit the like button. That's right. Let's see. Ungated products needed. We got you. Who is this? IB SoCal. My reminder didn't show in late. You know what? Here's what you're going to do. You didn't get your reminder. We cannot depend on YouTube to give everybody their reminders. But I guess here's what I will tell you. Everyone that's connected with me, you see that number on the screen? Everybody that's connected with me, they did get a personal text from moi. Okay? Let's see. Hey, Tony P says he's been doing this for 2.5 years. Oh, you mean me? Yeah, that's right. Karan Job, hey, what's up? All right, let's get into this. And one more thing, because guys, you know, I don't really, you know, this is hard for me because I don't really like to talk. I'm a very shy and bashful, reserved person. So, you know, I don't. This is uncomfortable for me. Okay, this is not easy. I'm very reserved. You know, I'm quiet. I'm not loud. But once I get started, I do a lot of preaching. I do a lot of hooping and hollering. So just understand, it's all coming from a place of love. All right, so now we're going to get over to tactical arbitrage. Now watch what we do here, guys, because we got to teach. We got to remember those that are out here with us now and those who are going to be watching the replay of this. Some of them don't know this software, so we gotta take care of them. One of the working class hustlers. Okay, boy, somebody didn't wait. Okay, no problem. See, this is exactly how this happens. Someone texts the words working class hustler to me. And then I say, what's your name? So I can add you to my contacts. And then I'll move on. And then they'll give me their name and I'll let them know that they're connected. So watch what happens here. But that was quick. Are you live with me right now? I love you all. Anyway, so let me put my fat head back on the screen for a little bit and let me know if I'm covering anything up. All right, so here's the deal. Right now, we are on the dashboard of tactical arbitrage. And here you can see I have the full suite. That's why you're looking at products, Amazon flips, reverse search, wholesale, and library. And I keep promising you guys, we're going to start doing more with library. And I mean it. We will. Amazon flips, there's money in that. Don't get me wrong. There is money in flips, but that's a little too involved for what I want to do right now. We mostly do product search and reverse search. I do very little with wholesale. The margins just aren't there, and we'll talk about that a little later. So watch what happens, guys. The hustlers already know where I'm going. I'm going to my saved folders. So I'm going to go to saved reverse just because that's the only way I know how to get there. I'm going to open this up, and you guys already know I'm going down to your folder, which is Working Class Hustlers. Now, let's see what we got here, because this is older stuff. I got to see how they sorted it. Let's see here. I'm gonna go out to the third page, and I don't see it there either. Sometimes stuff just moves around the way it wants to. Let's see here. Just bear with me. Okay, it might have disappeared. After all, it is based on a program, so Tell you what we'll do. Everything that I put out there isn't there. So we'll just have to do some sourcing on our own. All right. But just give me 1 second. Let's see. Da, 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 da. I'm going to look one more place. It's the 21st century, hustlers. So we're going to act like it. Let's see here. Okay. I think I'm looking in the wrong folder. All right, so let's look in this folder and see what we got for you. All right, now watch what we do here, guys, because here's where it all comes together. I'm gonna move my melon a little bit up there. Now look at what we got here. We'll start with this guy. Now this guy is at target, and what are we looking at? Right away we see estimated monthly sales at 69. Right away we see your profit, your gross profit, $6.62. That's not including your tax. We don't know what your tax situation is. The gross return on investment is 48, almost 50%. Here we can see, what is it? It's a Pokemon toy. What is your price going to be? Okay. What is your adjusted price if you had factored tax in? Now, by default, it's going to figure that out for me because in the settings, I have that set. So it's going to show that. Okay. What is the current buy box? Okay. Now look at from here to here is your spread. Okay. What is the average 90-day rank? Okay. So now here's what we're going to do. You could scroll over and you could actually tactical edge it if you wanted to. We're not going to do that right now. Actually, maybe we will. But first, before we do anything, I already know you guys are chomping at the bit to see, are you gated? And we're getting better and better at getting you ungated. But remember, guys, you got to check your restrictions. So when you use the software, you want to click right here. You're not going any further if you're restricted. Then we got to click this link to make sure that the product is at the source site for the price that it's saying. If it's not there, we don't need to be here, right? Okay. There it is. It's at the right price. Will they ship it? Yes. And now you want to know, let's see here. Is it really on Amazon for around $24.12? It's going to move. Guys, prices move. Look it's actually, I think it's more. The software, at the time that the search was run, it was at around 24. It looks like it may be a little more. Now, here's what I do. From here, I click because I want to kind of look. I want to filter. I'm only worried about Prime. I'm only worried about new. And yes, the price went up. So, you guys want the link. So watch what I do. I come over here. I drop the link. I do that. Gone. And then watch what else I do. I come over here. I get the link. I drop it over here. Gone. Your job at this point is to see, can you sell it, and then type in the chat, are you gated or are you not? And while you do that, I'm gonna go over to a hustler that has contacted me. So okay. Give me 1 second, hustlers. Do your thing, and I'll be right back with you. Got to respond to a hustler real quick. Okay. Now let me go see what the family's saying. Ungated but limited stock. Now that's going to depend on where you are, because these stores have their own logistics going on, and they may say, hey, where you are, blah, blah, blah. Actually, you know what? Who's gated? Tony P says, yep, you gated 2 in store. Oh, you mean they're limiting you to 2 in the store. Let me see if that's the deal. Now, that is not the case for me. I don't think. Watch this. I'm gonna move myself over here. Let me see if they're gonna limit me. Because it looks like, see, I see what you guys are doing. You guys are already buying. You guys, y'all don't mess around. Let me see. Let's view my cart and see what happened. See, I can get it. So if one of the hustlers want to get it and you want me to get it for you and we're connected, all you got to do is hit me up and we'll see if we can work something out. So make a note of that. What I'm telling you right now, from this point forward, if there's something that's limited where you are, but they will send more to me, maybe we can work together to get you that inventory. Okay. So just keep that in mind. And I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to look at another one. Let's move down to this one right here. Give me a second. Let me move my face over here. Now, and here's something else, guys. Once you find that you're buying something from one store, from that point on, that whole sourcing session is probably going to be at that store, because of course, the issue is you want free shipping. You're only going to get that if you meet the threshold. And I don't know what that is. Target might be $35-$40, whatever it may be. But here, we're pretty much at target. So if it would only let you put 2 in your cart, keep the 2, because you might be adding this as well. Here we go again. Estimated monthly sales, 19. Now remember, guys, don't look at that and think, oh, well, that's not enough. Maybe it is. This is an estimate. Now, this is Tactical Arbitrage's estimator. If you take and you put the rank and the category in over at Jungle Scout, you may get something else. Other softwares may give you something else. But look at same thing. We're just going across. Now remember, I have moved the columns to where I want. I don't really want to be scrolling over to the right on that. Okay. I like everything right here. I honestly prefer the basic view, but sometimes you won't see everything in basic view. Watch what happens. I'm going to put it in basic. Let's see. Yeah, there it is in basic. Now you see how much better, at least to me, it's better, because right away, what's the price on Target? Right away, what's the price on Amazon? Right away, profit, gross return on investment, category, blah, blah, blah. Are we restricted? No. So here we go. Now, here's what you got to be careful with. For whatever reason, Target is now having third-party shippers on their platform. And I don't know when they started doing that. One of the hustlers probably does know. Here's what I will tell you. I know Target doesn't really play around. If it's a third-party seller, you know, it's probably good to go. And you still get free shipping. Now, some of you may have had experiences with it. I haven't yet, so it's only a matter of time before I try it out. I know Target don't play around. They ain't playing that eBay stuff. So let's just look through it. And again, you're going to have to figure out your tax, but a 45% return on investment really isn't bad if the product is really selling at $32.25 on Amazon. And it is. Now, if we go back to the software, we're not really seeing the 90-day rank on that. Let me just kind of hover over. I'm looking at the sales rank column that kind of popped out. Now I can't move around because then it'll leave. But if you look at the average 90-day rank, that's pretty good. You're going to sell this product, especially with the fourth quarter coming around. But I wouldn't be hesitant to pull the trigger on that. You just got to make sure that you got the right one, because this says 20 ounce and you got to make sure this says 14 ounce. So what I would do in that case, because I'm betting it's a typo, I probably would move on. But what I would do at that point, I would read down in this description to make sure this says 20. This says 14, and I would read, yeah. So apparently they do come in two sizes. So you got to make sure. That's an easy mistake to make, to overlook that. But don't worry about it. We got more for you as usual. But what we want to do right now, we're going to take a minute. We're going to talk just a little bit about case pack versus individual. And I really want to see what you guys have to say about that, because what I found is, you know, I was, for the most part, I was doing individual and then having products sent all over the place. You know, I got more into case pack, and I'm talking about when you're prepping your shipment to go out to the warehouses. I'm getting better results just going case pack, because then that case goes to whatever warehouse, and I don't care if I only have 3. I call 3 a case. If I have 10, that's a case, you know, whatever it is. Now if I got 20 and I'd say something like, well, 10 to a case, now you're going to start splitting up cases. So no, whatever it is, make it one case. Let me know what you think about that, and I'm going to kind of go over here and see what the family is talking about. Hold on. Let's see. Okay, so Drummer was seeing something wrong in the fees. Yeah. Fees. Tony says, did 6 shipments today, all case packed, all one place, and shipping seemed exactly. And you know, another thing that I found was I'm a working class hustler like you guys. I'm working a regular job. I got other stuff to do. And case pack allows me to make, because I was spending whole days shipping out 300, 400 pieces. I can't. I have to constantly tweak. The same way I'm constantly tweaking the production of what we do out here on the channel. I tweak what I do with my own Amazon business, and I've just found that, hey, I'm better off shipping something out almost daily. Cause I can't keep killing myself with this, you know. I'm so busy giving you guys content and everything else, you know. I'm just not killing myself. I don't know what you guys think about that. So Drummer says, I've not done the case pack. Try it. I'm telling you, you're gonna like it. I mean, all this craziness. You know how Amazon is. Oh, well, send one here, break one in half, and send one here and one there. I'm like, yo, I'm done. Let me see what else did I want. You know what? We'll look at another product, and then we'll take another question. I like this format. All right, so I need to close down some windows. Let's see what else we got. Bear with me, gang. I want to look at something here. I got to make sure I got the right product, and I'm colorblind, so trying to match this up. Let's see. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We're going to look at something, and this may not, you know, because prices are constantly changing, this may not be a good deal anymore. But watch what we do here. This was at Walmart, and this is a nursing pillow, but we got to be careful because this is a nursing pillow plus slip cover. Let me just double check something here. If we go, I saw that on. Okay, so that is the cover that comes with it. Okay, that comes off. Now look at this, is saying $39.79, and it is sold by Walmart. But look at the software was telling us $15.98. But why? This is saying that we could get what, 3% cash back, 3.5 gift card? I don't know. No, that's only a total of $1.28, so that's not it. Now they're saying that it sells for $52.11. I don't know if we can make anything on that, but we're gonna do the math just to see. Now you can do it two ways. Watch what happens, and this is a good opportunity to show anyone who has not been using Tactical Edge. If you click on that and you let that load, then see, this is showing your buy price. Let me see if that'll let us change that, because you should be able to. Maybe not. I'll refresh that, and while I refresh that page, I'm gonna open up. Let's see, do I have? Let me see here. I'm gonna open up the revenue calculator, which is right there. Now, what we're gonna do, we're gonna take that ASIN, and don't worry guys, this may not be a really good one, but it's more important to show you the process. So we're gonna look at this two different ways. Yeah, for some reason, it's not gonna allow me. Something's going wrong. You see that right here? Something's going wrong, because you should be able to put your price, your buy price in using the software, and then it'll give you, you can make the calculations. It's not gonna match exactly anyway, but it'll be in the ballpark. So let's see, 52.11. We'll put about 50 cents to get it in there, maybe a little more, but we'll just put. And if we're gonna pay $39.79, of course you got to pay tax on that too. Probably won't be any profit in that, but that's okay. No, ain't no profit in that. So we'll look at another one. Let's get rid of some of this. Let's get rid of that. Let's see if we got anything else out here. This is no good. Now, there should be some more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Should be 6, and you're not seeing it. So what happens is when we went to basic, we lost some. So all we got to do, fix that match quality, take that out, refresh, and let's see if anything else shows up. If it doesn't, then we're just gonna have to go back over to advanced. Yeah, so we'll go on advanced. And let's see what we got here. Yeah, let's look at, now we're gonna go to Kohl's. And watch what happens as soon as I move my head out of the way. So here's your store. Look at your estimated monthly sales. Now, yes, that's across variations. Don't worry about that. Look at your profit. Look at your gross return on investment. Now look at, this is, let's see here. Make sure you're not restricted. And let's make sure it's supposed to be a buy box somewhere around 48.24. It is. We got to make sure we got the right one. And don't freak out. I know what you're thinking. Oh, Nintendo, I'm probably restricted. Let's see. Maybe you're not. But it should be, if it's at Kohl's, should be around 23.79. Let's see. Yes, it is. I might have to buy that. I've got some Kohl's cash. I got $70 worth of Kohl's cash. And see, this is the reason why Kohl's is a great place to source. Imagine what I could get for zero cost. You know what I'm saying? That's how you make money. So if you're not sourcing at Kohl's, now you see the reason why you want to source at Kohl's. And you can see that this is a clearance item. Let me see. Now, it's unavailable to ship to me, but it may be available to ship to you. But again, we're gonna see if we can make sure that we can actually make some money, because they have an adjusted price that went down, which means they were probably, if you scroll over all the way over, they're probably showing something as far as discount. And I don't know what that is. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to open this one. in Tactical Edge. We'll let that load. And while we're letting that load, we're going to take that ASIN. We're going to put it in the revenue calculator. And let's see here. What did we say? If 2379. Ain't much there. Let me look now. Watch. I'm gonna go with my let's see if I can get it to work. My Rev ROI, and see if what kind of rebates you can get and disc gift cards. I'm not seeing that much with that. But if you added everything up, I mean, Card Cookie, if you use Card Cookie, I haven't had a lot of success. I have used them, but then they started acting kind of funny. But if you're doing it, hey, that's going to knock off almost $4 right there. And that's going to make a difference if you can get it shipped to you. Plus, they've got a 15% discount going on if you type in the word shop now at checkout. But I don't know, they're not going to ship it to me. I'll tell you what I'll do. Here, let's see something for a second. If you got 2379 minus 25%, then that'd be 1784. That's not including your tax, but see, that's a little different. So here's what I'll do. I'll go ahead and give you the links just in case. Okay. So there's the link to Kohl's. I don't know, my computer's working a little slow tonight. There's the link to Amazon. All right, now you guys work on that for a minute and then give me a minute. We're going to talk about another topic, and then we're going to do some searching, and we're going to do it from scratch so you guys can see exactly how I work it, okay? Okay. Now we got to make sure that you guys are not gated. So I got to make sure I get my settings right. Just give me 1 second, hustlers. I got to make sure. All right, so now let me get it set up here. And figure out where we're going to go from here. Okay, so now let's come back over into my account and watch what I do, especially for the newbies that don't really know how to use the software. Watch where I'm going. I'm going over into the search manager because we got searches going on. Let's see, we got one running. We got a reverse search running for pet supplies. We got reverse search. You see what that says? Reverse search grocery and gourmet, reverse search baby products, reverse search blah 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 blah. Now that's what's going on right now. If we go over to complete it, then we can see these are still some that we fooled around with last week. Okay, now you can kind of see when it started. That was on the 19th. See, these are older. See what I'm saying? Now, if we go back to queued, these are much more recent. Okay. Let's see what we got going here. I'm just going to have to pick one. Well, this looks good. It's got all kinds of stuff in there. Let's go to toys and games. That's always a good one, especially for newbies. All right. So we're going to view the data. You can view the data while it's still searching. Okay. Now just kind of watch how I'm doing this. All right. Give me 1 second, guys. My producer just called my attention to something. Oh, wow. We got a super chat going from Alex Rojas. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. We really, really, really appreciate you giving us that support. Myself and Jim, it's our life's work to do this. So anytime someone wants to give back to support the channel, we love you for that. So thank you, thank you, thank you so much. And if you got a question, let me know. Super chats get priority. All right, so let me get back and see what I can see. Now watch this, hustlers. Okay. Now you got to understand, it's all about, once you get the data in front of you, it's all about how you sort the data. Okay. So watch what I do. Now you can sort it by estimated monthly sales if that's a big deal for you. You know, for a lot of people, they want the profit to be a certain amount. Now you could either sort it or look at, you can click this magnifying glass and you can say you only want things, we're going to say from at least $7 gross profit. Okay. Now, I can't deal with Lego, so we're just going to keep on moving. And if you're gated in a lot of stuff, you're probably not going to be able to do Lego anyway. So I'm not even going there. We'll just move on. And this is why when you do your searches, you might take out a particular brand that you're just not approved in or whatever. A lot of times this Star Wars type stuff is going to be hard. I'm gated in a lot of that stuff. So, all right. And I know it's great. And what we try to do is have stuff ready for you. But you got to understand, you got to see how this stuff really works. This demands time. This is why a lot of people, they're very excited when they first get started. And then what happens? They realize, wow, I work a regular job and I just created another regular job for myself so that I'm working 2 jobs. Now I get to look in the mirror and say, do I really want this? Let's see. Now, what I'm looking at right away, of course, I'm looking at what it is. Then I'm also looking over at the source. And you get better and better at just scanning for that kind of stuff. See, for like Entertainment Earth, I would look there. But it's Lego anyway. So let's see here. Transformers is weird. I ain't approved with them. This one, let's see. Oh, you need approval for that? I didn't think so. I was able to sell that at one point. Let's see here. I'm just going to keep on moving. And again, remember, I put that I wanted a gross profit of at least $7. We might back that down and things may go a little bit better. Remember, you can back that down to say $5, end up using, for example, you may end up using discount coupon codes and stuff like that and actually getting a better deal than what the software is showing you anyway. That's why it's so important to use your discounts, your discounted gift cards and stuff like that. Let's see. Yeah, McFarlane, they're kind of weird. Let's see if they got, yeah. I ain't even bothering with that. Big Bad Toy Store. I never heard of them. This software has so many stores that I don't even know. Let's see, Dragon Ball Z. That's Entertainment Earth anyway. I don't know. Maybe this might have been a search with I see a lot of action figures coming back with this. You guys probably won't be approved for Funko, so I'm not even going to deal with that. Let's see here. Transformers, that's probably not going to be good. Let's see. Funko, Playmobil, Lego. We're going to move down. Let's go see if we can go to page, if it'll work for us. Let's go to page 12 and see what we can see. If it'll do it. Sometimes it doesn't want to work for me when I try to do it that way. All right, Crayola's weird. Let's see, Play School is weird. Let's see, My Little Pony. Now, watch this. Now that we got the profit put in, let's see if we can sort that a little bit better. One of the hustlers just texted me about the frustration with it. That's what it's all about, guys. This is the work. Let's see. Let's see if this is even at Walmart. Let's see. Hold on. Let's see. This should be at Walmart for about $6.21. Let's hope it's out there. Oops, out of stock. Now remember, if it's out of stock, remember, if you walk away, if you thought it was a good deal, and you walk away, then that was wasted time. If you thought it was a good deal and you said, you know what, I'm going to save this in a saved folder and let the software alert me when it comes back in stock, then it wasn't wasted. Now, either way it go, it's not wasted because your mind is so powerful. You're going to retain this so that if you ever come across it, you would know, okay, let me look into this. But even if you could put the software to work, to get more out of the software, you've got to use it. And let me take a look at what's going on with the family. Hey, Tony P gave a super chat. Let's see. Horace, have you ever had an issue with Amazon sending them receipts from a retail store instead of supplying invoices from a supplier on that? Okay. I have only used invoices when they ask for that, because that's what they want. Let me make sure I understand you though. Have you ever had an issue with Amazon sending them receipts? Yeah, I've actually heard that there are a few stores that Amazon will accept a receipt, but I don't know who they are. That's not what they want. You already probably know the difference between an invoice and a receipt. An invoice is supplied by an authorized distributor or a manufacturer, and that you're only going to get, when you have established a credible relationship and you're properly vetted and all that stuff. So yeah, Drummer said you're better with an invoice. You're probably going to run into some issues. Have you run into an issue with that, Tony? All my wholesale, I just get infos. Yeah, so you're good to go. All right, let me get back to the search so you guys can see how this stuff works. All right, now we're back to let's see. That's, I don't know, for whatever reason my computer's working slower. You see how that's spinning like that? Not acting right. But here's what I have found. A lot of times this Shop Your Way, that's not a website. That's a site that kind of shows you other websites. And I don't know. I usually do okay with them. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and click to get there. I don't know who the seller is. Oh, it's Barnes and Nobles. Now, when I try to get there from here, I usually can't get there, because then they want you to do all this crap. One day, maybe I'll do it. But now we know it's at Barnes and Nobles. And here's what we're going to do. Before we even do that, we're going to see. Oops, gone. See what I'm saying? We ain't even going to bother with it. Now, another thing you can do. Let's see here. Hold on a second. Yeah. You guys know how I feel about Sears. They they're usually worthless, but you never know. There it is, unavailable as usual. You never know though. If you want to take that second or two, and then here the same product is at Walmart. Let's see, that's not matching the price though, is it? Yeah, I guess it is. 20%. Let me see if we can get anything on that. Nope. Let's see. Another thing we're going to do here in a bit, guys, we're going to go into always be scanning. See how that's looking today. Bendable figure. Yeah, this is just acting weird. Let me take a look at something real quick, gang. This software is just... First of all, my computer is slow today. I don't know what the heck is going on with that. I know I'm not showing my screen. Hold up 1 second, gang. I just want to look at something here. See what the heck is going on. All right, let me let you back in so you can see what I'm doing. I just looked at this product. It looks like that would have been good, but of course it was out of stock. Bonanza, forget about. Big Bad Toy Store. Never heard of them. Sold out. Who is this? I'm not a big toy guy, so I don't know. Blink, a lot of times is out of stock, and then they'll tell you, oh, it just sold out. Yeah, right. Let's see. Funko, Lego, some of this we saw. 5-count Sparkle Spa. I don't know. Let's see, do they have it? Okay. If we can get a match, price is right, and it's not sold in stores, so they're gonna ship it. But we got to see if we got a match. Now, guys, you got to pay attention because this is what it's all about. This is part of the evaluation process, making sure you got the match. This matches this. So what we have is a 5-count Sparkle Spar Party Dizzy Danglers. Some of the stuff they come up with. Now I'm seeing a lot of different images. You know, like look at that. I don't know. So in that case, what I would do is kind of see what else I can find. If there's any more information about the product. And even if you have to look in the reviews, also it had the number 13 birthday party, which was not the correct number. Okay. So it looks like it's a whole kit So yeah, I guess this is it. But we got to make sure. Let's see. Hanging decorations, hanging paper, foil. I don't know. It looks like you get everything. I'm not sure though. I know the hustlers are going to tell me. But we're just going to move on with it. Because here's what we see. The average price on that is $17.66. They're selling estimated $29 a month, and supposedly there are only 2 sellers. I think you can sell it. I'm going to double check that in here in just a second. The average 90-day rank is good on it. You're getting a 206% return on investment if it can work. So give me a second and let me see. Let me see what the damage is. Yep, I think you guys are ungated, and there's only one way to find out. I'll take the Amazon link. Tony says there are people who feel retail arbitrage isn't legal. I wonder who those people might be. Could it be someone trying to sell you a wholesale course or a private label course? Because arbitrage has been going on since the beginning. Okay, since you had retail, there has been arbitrage. I don't know much, but I'll tell you what I do know. Amazon is not stupid. They know what's going on. Let me tell you how I know they know what's going on. Here's what I want you to think about, hustlers. And I just dropped those 2 links for you. So go ahead and see if you're ungated. You should be. In order for the software Tactical Arbitrage to work, Tactical Arbitrage had to go to Amazon and get what do they call that, hustlers? I'm not a computer geek, but you have to get the here, I'll tell you, give me a second. I'm going to tell you what this is so we get it right. Okay. Now, it's called API. All right. Now, if you don't know what that is, I just went to and typed it in. API is Application Programming Interface. In order for the software to work, Tactical Arbitrage had to go to Amazon and get and apply to get their API credentials. That's the only way it works. So if you don't think that Amazon knows what is going on, here's another thing for you to think about. Some companies don't like people selling their products unless they're authorized distributors. So when they catch you selling the product, they go to Amazon and say, hey, get this guy out of here. And does Amazon go, oh, I never knew people were doing that. Hey, let's make a policy. You're either an authorized reseller with credentials, able to buy from the manufacturer or a distributor or a wholesaler, or you can't sell on our platform. Have you noticed Amazon has never said that? They know what's going on. They're not stupid. So anyone that tells you that arbitrage is illegal is just flat out not true. Okay. If you don't believe me, then I tell you who you can ask and he'll tell you for sure. His name is Christopher Grant. Anybody ever heard of him? Okay, hustlers, you guys let me know whether or not you were able to sell that product. And while I deal with the hustler real quick. Okay. Got him taken care of. Did anybody? Oh, yeah. Tony P said, yup, bingo. You see how we do it out here, hustlers? You see how we do it? Okay. James Hancock said, yes. See, this is what you guys come out here for. This is what you come out here. You guys come out here, you look me right in the face, eyeball to eyeball, and you say, La Machine, give me what I came for. And I do. Now, let's take another issue that I wanted to talk about. As long as we were talking about whether or not some people think that arbitrage is illegal, blah, blah, blah. We're going to talk about arbitrage versus private label versus wholesale. I had a hustler asking me today, have I ever thought about private label? And I'm going to tell you, it just takes way too much time. Hold on a second. I'm getting... Sorry about that. It just takes way too much time to get things going. When it comes to private label, you're going to spend so much time just doing the research. When I say so much time, it could easily take months. Okay. Let me see here. Before you're done doing your research on this stuff, then you got to talk about dealing with China, because if you want, if you're looking for real profit, 9 times out of 10, you're going to be getting your stuff out of China. So there you have it. Now you got to deal with customs. You got to deal with the time it takes to get your sample product. Then there's the time for it to actually go into production. And then you get to sit around and hope that the product that you actually get matches whatever sample they sent you. The turnaround time is crazy. The amount of money that you have to invest, there's going to be a minimum amount that you need to purchase in order to, number one, the manufacturer is probably going to have a minimum order count just to make it worth their while. Number two, even if they don't, in order for you to bring the cost per item down, you're going to have to do bigger numbers. And I'm not saying that private label is bad. There's money in private label. But here's the biggest one. Guys, you better listen. I've said it before, and I'm never going to stop saying it. Business is life. Now you done made me start preaching. So here we go. When people think about getting into private label, arbitrage, wholesale, they think everything is going to work out right. How many people do you know that say, you know what? I'm ready to start selling on Amazon. So in 3 to 5 years, I'll probably have something going good, because I know that this is life and things are going to go wrong. And that's part of what I need to go through in order to get someplace. So I'm all set because I learned from mistakes, right? Because I wanted to listen to Elon Musk and I wanted to listen to all these other people, Sir Richard Branson, and I wanted to listen to read all these books about how you got to stick with it. So I know 2 years, 5 years, 7 years is what it's going to take. Nope. Everybody thinks everything's going to work right. And if it doesn't work right away, they say it doesn't work. And the next time you say it doesn't work, I want you to be looking in a mirror when you say it doesn't work, because you're it. Now you done got me to hollering. Okay, so we'll move on to the next product. But my point is this: when you get into private label, it's just like any other business. You're going to make mistakes. And I got news for you. Mistakes cost money. How much money? It's a big difference between going out buying 5 units using arbitrage. Didn't work. Oh, well, I use it. I eat it. I sell it on eBay. I make gift baskets. Something don't work. Real life happens with private label. You got a whole garage full of stuff. One of the working class hustlers gave her a consultation, and she was telling me she still got products from years ago because she made a mistake with private labels. You're going to make a mistake in business. That's part of the growing process. Okay. All right, so now let me move on. Let's get back into, well, let me check and see what the family's talking about. Drummer said, private label ain't cheap. All right. Let's see. Let's go back to our search. I can get rid of this. I can get rid of this. Actually, let me. Get back there. Hold on, guys. I know I'm not showing my screen. Hold on. Okay. Let's see. Now, hold on. Let's go back. Now we're looking at Dollar General. Guys, I like Dollar General. So don't sleep on Dollar General. They will ship. If they don't ship, is there anyone who does not have a Dollar General near them? Does that person exist? I know there's some, but let's see some here. Here we go. Now, the estimated monthly doesn't look good on that, but that's based on the current rank. Okay. Let's see here. Well, you know what? Honestly, Tactical Arbitrage has their own algorithms, and I'm sure it's not just a static based on today snapshot in time. But let's see. Supposed to be at Dollar General for $5.19, and it's out of stock. So we move on. It wasn't that good anyway, so I'm not saving it. Zulily, I don't deal with. Happy Hen Toys. That's interesting. Gated. Funko Pop Gated. Let's move on to the next page. eBay, forget it. Lego, forget it. eBay, forget it. Let's see something here. Gated, forget it. Okay, forget it. What is this? Crayola is probably gated. Let's see. Alex Toys. I've dealt with them. They can be weird, but I've had some success with them in the past. Now they want to act dumb. All right. No good. Miniature market. What? Harry Potter. Let's see. Now, we'll see if we can find one, maybe two more toys, and then we'll move on. Christmas ornaments. That's Melissa and Doug, though. I'm not good with them. Let's see. Popular playthings. Fish pond. Peppa Pig. Okay. eBay. Crayola is probably no good. Sometimes you can jump on a rogue listing though. I'm not opposed to that. I know some people will teach you not to do that, but hey. Let's see. This is probably no good. Now another thing you could do, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Where you have your new sellers, you could sort that, and the more sellers you have on a product, typically the greater the chance that you might be able to sell it. Now that's not always true. Let's see now. Target. That's gone. I mean, the bottom line is this, guys. You gotta love doing the work. And this gives you an idea of how much goes in when I'm giving you these leads. Let's see now. Funko, no good. I used to deal with Woot. I started in 2017. I used to deal with Woot, but after Amazon bought them, nah. Let's see. Transformers, no good. Marvel is probably no good. I don't know about this. GameStop. And see, you got to remember, guys, this is where a lot of newbies. Let's see. See, this isn't a match, because you can see right here when you go to Amazon, that's actually two products. Looks like, yeah, two items. No Gouda. Overstock probably didn't have it anyway. Yup, out of stock. And you learn this over time. There's just certain sites, they're just not good at having stock. Or you got to have them ready to pull the trigger when they do get it. Or you got to be on a list, which we're actually going to be releasing here within the next month. We'll have an ungated list. I was just talking to one of the hustlers about that. He was asking. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm always trying to get you to develop your skills. But at the same time, you're a working class hustler. And until you build up enough replenishables to have your base and develop your skills and figure out exactly how this stuff works, it is nice to have an ungated list that you can get on and just have the stuff. Again, it's like I said, you know, give a guy a fish while you teach him to fish. There's a lot of work that goes into this. I don't mind it though. If you love finding those diamonds, you know, and you just have to embrace what's going on right now. Keep your head in it, knowing that you will eventually start getting ungated in things, you know. Now, some people don't have the patience for that. I get it. Fun.com. I don't know. That's out of stock, but I never heard of this fun.com. That would have been one that we could have jumped on. tfall.com. I don't know that one either. That's sold out. Let's see, what is this? That's McFarlane. You know what? We sold this before. Let's see. We'll do another page or so. If we can't get anything going, we're going to move to another category because we might have some better luck in another category. But typically, toys is a good go-to. What is this? Ultimate Bead Studio. Estimated monthly sales 40, rank 115,000. Average rank is a lot lower. Gross profit 1541, that's 44%. Let's take a look at it. Since it was available, this says that, let's see, average price, adjusted price, buy box should be $66.55. That ain't what I'm seeing. But you never know until you click into it. Now, what you could do, let's see, this is only showing one person selling it. I'm not sure of that though. So what you could do, if you've got the software, watch what I do here. Let's just open that up a bit. If you've got the software, you should have the Hummingbird app. And from there, you could actually open that up. That'll take you right into Tactical Edge. Yeah, I guess there is only one person selling it. Well, we're kind of waiting to see what kind of stock he's got. Now let's see, we'll go back over. Oh, that's not telling us there. I don't know. Because there's other things you can do. You know, you could look at your Keeper chart and look at, on Friday, one sold for $61.28. and then the price came down. I mean, these are the types of things you look at. If we could get his stock, well, it says 18. Okay. And let's see. If it's saying 18 and the average is 40, but you never know what he's going to do. He might re-up on you, so we ain't looking at that no further. Let's see. So Cool Machine. Paw Patrol, forget about it. Unless you know you're approved. This Fi.com, I'm not too sure about them. Let's see. Limit 2 per customer. Number 1. Number 2, this is a 5-pack anyway. See, those are the things you look at. Let's see here. Oldies.com. Man, I'm seeing so many sites that I never source. Which, if you wanted to, remember, if you wanted to, you could actually go into your filter manager and you could get rid of a lot of these stores that you don't source at, right? Let's see here. Oh, that's gone. That looked like that would have been a good deal too. Let's see. All right, this will be the last page we do, and then we're moving on. Okay. Power Rangers, no good on that. Okay, Sears probably wouldn't have had nothing anyway. Super Wings. Oh, here we go with that pesticides junk. All right, so let's go back into our search manager. And let's see what else we got going. We tried toys. We really didn't do so good. Let's see. Pet supplies. Let's just see what this target search is looking like. Who knows what we may come across that the hustlers can sell. I never heard of this. Okay, super. Tell you what, now you're gonna watch how we go into the filter manager. And we're gonna, this was supposed to, well, it was doing a reverse search. So even though the search was for Target, we have it set to where we'll see what it can pull from other sites as well. And that's good. But you just gotta take stuff out like Bonanza. We don't need that. We can take eBay out. We don't need that. I'm taking Kmart out. I'm taking Sears out. And see, you have your bulk at Target because that's what the search was. Now, if you wanted to, from here, you could go ahead and say you wanted your profit from $5. Maybe we wanted a return on investment. We're going to say, just for the sake of this, we're going to see how this works for us. We're going to say we want a 40% return on investment. Category. You know what? I'm just going to leave everything on because you never know. Let's see, what is this? That's a 2-pack, so forget it. Let's see. Teenage Mutant Ninja. Well, that's Blu-ray, so I need to move my columns around just a bit. Okay. What is this? Animated Halloween log. Tell you what. Take a look if that's out there. $15. Is that what the software said? Yep. Buy box 44.48. Let's see about that. Now I can see the buy box is suppressed. Some people don't like a suppressed buy box. I actually like a suppressed buy box because then that means, let's see here. Let me move this around. Where do I want my face? You know what? I'll take my big head out for a second. How about we do that? Now watch what happens. We're going to say available from these sellers. And it looks like there's only one. Is that what the software was telling us? Let's see. Yeah, that buy box price ain't right. Let's take a closer look at that. Oh, I see what they're doing. They're adding the shipping to that because... All right, now let me double check this, gang. Because this is saying you're looking at a profit. I don't know about that. We got to double check the numbers. But before we go anywhere, before we do anything, we're going to make sure we're ungated. So give me a second. Let me work my magic. All right. Now hold on a second. 44.48. Now hold on. 38.29 plus 5.49. So that's how you got that. Now watch this. Remember, the software told you 44.48, and they got that because of the 38.99 plus the 4.49 shipping. Now, if we wanted to, just to see what happens, we could take this, we could stick it into the revenue calculator. Now, you're going to have to estimate, because you're going to be the first person to go FBA with this. Okay? So how do you do that? Well, you're just going to have to take a similar product. Now, what you could do, let's see. Sometimes if you see products related to it, you might see something. That's a quick way. It's not very big, though. I can tell you that now. Let's see if we can see something here. Now you see your dimensions, 5.9 times 5.5. That's the product dimension. That's not really the actual packaging, but that's good enough. That's in the ballpark, right? 5.9, 5.5. You could make some adjustments if you felt more comfortable. 6.8. I don't know if we can get a weight on that, but it's probably, we'll just say a pound and see. Let's see what happens. Now, let's see. We got to figure the tax eventually, but that goes here. And we said it's selling for $44.48. So we need to look at this. So hustlers, get ready. The software is telling us estimated monthly sales 30, but if you're going to get on this, you got to get on it. We got one more. We don't even have a week left in this month, which means, you know what? Let's do this, because you might even want to, if you're equipped to do it, you might want to merchant fulfill. Let's see. And you could still make some money, because even if you, I know you wouldn't in most cases, but even if you had to spend $10 shipping, you could still make some money on this either way. Because if you buy the product, you got to factor in the time it takes to get to you, which Target is usually a day. But then you ship that mess into the warehouse. I would take my chances. Now listen, I would take my chances that Amazon has enough sense to say, okay, this is seasonal. We better get this out there while we can. But if you don't feel comfortable with it, you could actually go ahead and merchant fulfill this product. So let me, boy, you guys, tell you what, after we get you these links, we got to go out to the working class robot and see what we got going on. Well, you guys are on it. Let's see. And now you need the Target link. Let's see if we get that out to you. All right. Now let me go out to the working class robot and see what's going on. Really? Okay. Wow. This robot just does what he wants to do. I'm gonna kill him. Okay. I don't know what he's doing. I will tell you this. Regulars are 3 times more likely to win the gift card. Everybody needs to retype your answer into the chat if you want to participate. The robot just did what he wanted to do. Okay, I see Drummer. I see Tony P. Hey, get out of here. My cat jumping on me. I see Barbara Ramos. I see Trisha Jeters. Yeah, go ahead and type in Javeen Kumar. There we go. Everybody who wants to participate, get those answers in. And let me go to the chat and see. Drummer said he loves his merchant fulfilled. Was anybody approved for this Halloween product? Let me know while I move on here. Give me a second. Hold on, hustlers. I know I'm not showing my screen. I'm gonna see what we can find here. Let me look at something. I found something that may work, but I need to make sure. They got limits on this, and I want to see if they're going to try and kill us with shipping on this. If not, this could be one that we could do. Oh no. Well, let's see something here. Nope. So you gotta they got that limit, and then you're never gonna reach free shipping. Okay. All right, let me go back. So Drummer, did you found that thing on eBay, or what are you saying there? 2 left in the store near me, Trisha says. What was this? Hold on, gang. Well, let's look at this one. Even if we're not able to do it, we can look at how to evaluate it, right? So what we're looking at is this Aiden and Aeneas or whatever, Essentials sleeping bag. I have no idea what this is. But here's what we're going to do. First of all, let's take a look on Amazon. So that's the butterflies large. We go to Target. That's dinosaur. That's bear. That's stars. that's not it. This is butterflies. And I don't see butterflies out there. All right, so let's move on. I think there's another one. We may have a match here. So let's close that. And let me see that I close the wrong thing. No. Looks like I lost it somewhere. Let's see. So I might have to, let's see. I don't know what page I was on, and I lost where I was. So we'll move on. That probably wasn't all that great anyway. Let's see. Target Halloween costume. Let's look at that on Amazon and see. Now that's for the extra small pastel unicorn, which would be this one, I guess. Let's see what the size chart says. Yeah, of course they don't have it the way we need to see it. So 77 monthly sales, gross profits. All right, let's close that. Now, mind you, this is sold by Amazon. That doesn't bother me. I'm just sort of looking at my keeper chart, just getting an idea. Because Amazon's going up. They're not stupid. They know now is the time to sell it, to raise the price on that. I get it. I'm not big into seasonal, but I probably would get that. We got to make sure we're looking at the right thing, though, right? All right, now let me work my magic. I'm taking a look at my robot. I got Barbara, Deborah Drummer, Holy Bonkers, Javine Kumar, Tony P, and Trisha Jeters. You are the only ones currently eligible for the Target gift card. So anybody whose name didn't get called, you need to put your answer. It's a 2-word answer. You need to type real quick into the comments. For those who already did, I apologize for that. But the robot, the working class robot, man, that dude, he's got a mind of his own. Barbara Ramos says it's so a baby stays covered while sleeping. Right. And since I'm an old fart, my youngest child is, I don't know, 23 or something like that. Yeah. 23, 27, 29. All right, let me get you the Amazon link. And you should be ungated in this. That's what I want you to tell me. Okay. Okay. Let me see what's going on with my hustlers. Okay, did anybody try that product? Because we're moving on. Let's see. I'll be showing my screen momentarily, so just hang tough. Okay, let me share my screen so you guys can kind of see what I'm doing here. Follow me. I'm just sort of going through another costume. That surprised me because usually costumes aren't hard to get approved in. Now, remember we look at where we are here. Now, remember we had another product on FI. And the problem was it was restricted to 2. But if you start putting other things from FI out there, it could change. Let's take a look. Well, this isn't available anyway. But you see my point. That's one way to get around that. That's Blu-ray. Some people don't like selling movies. I've had a lot of success. I used to sell, not too long ago, the Rocky. There was a CD or DVD set where you got Rocky 1 through 4. Man, it was moving. I had no problem. Some people are afraid, oh, you're going to get copyright this and that. I never had any problems with it. You probably won't be able to sell it right away till you get ungated. But we're going to see if we can find 2 more. How about that? Let's see here. Oh, that's KitchenAid anyway. That's a tough one. What is this? California costumes. This is Target. Boy, that's a big buy box. There's got to be more going on than this. Let's take a look on Amazon and see what this is all about. Well, yeah, never mind. When you got estimated monthly sales of 0, we're going to keep looking. Let's see. What is this? All right, that's grocery and gourmet, so forget it. Some of these costumes, man, they just trip me out. Let's see here. 73% return on investment? Let's see something here. Out of stock. You notice there's not too much I won't click on just to see, because you never know. This is what it's all about. This is the work that you're going to have to embrace. And you see how you have the same products because the software is reverse searching at the same time that it's doing a product search. That's pretty neat, isn't it? Let's see. I don't know what this is. Oh, that's from Webstaurant. 500 count. Estimated monthly sales. Let me look at this for a second. Lunch napkins. This is the kind of stuff you would never think about. Now, I have the paid version of Keeper, so I can kind of look and see. I'm not seeing any sales. Let's see here. What's this software saying? It's saying estimated monthly 37. I don't even know if it's in stock though. Let's look at the source site. And see, that's a 50 pack. Excuse me. That's the kind of stuff you got to look at. Creativity for kids. Keep looking, hustlers. Keep looking. We'll find something. That's all DC Comics, which we probably won't be able to. Wait a minute. I don't know though. Estimated monthly sales 3. I don't know. Okay. I gotta rearrange these columns. One day, I think I was live, and this thing literally just rearranged my columns on me like it had a mind of its own. What is this? Decor Classic Hands-Free Diaper Pail White. Supposed to be. Wait a minute. I don't like that. You know what? We're going to take a look anyway, though, just to see. I wanna sort of look at the keeper chart because I'm seeing sales. Let's see. I don't know though. I'd be a little hesitant. Now, the average rank over the last 90 days is 135. And you can sort of see, let me give you an example of what you're looking at. You had a sale on Wednesday. And you can see who had the sale. Now, what you can do, let's just take a look here. I mean, if you got a guy with this number of ratings, these guys know what they're doing. For whatever reason, it's just not showing a rank. Well, here's the rank right here. Now, you could take this rank, hustlers. Now, listen up. This is how you think. You could take that rank in that category. You got 150,000 in baby, and you know you're going to be all right. And if you look at the average 90-day rank, see, sometimes the software doesn't necessarily bring back everything that you need, but you got to be able to make a decision. And I say this because you go back to my earlier videos, I wasn't using tactical arbitrage. So you had to know how to make a decision based on other things. You know what I'm saying? And you rely more on rank when you don't have software that's going to give you any, estimates. So sometimes I would go to, like Jungle Scout. But before we do anything, let me see. Would you be able to sell it? You would. Now, coming back to the product, if it's in stock, let's see. It is. You're talking about a 55% markup, not including the tax. Now, I'm going to ask you guys, because I kind of want to see what you're thinking, how your mind is working as you progress as working class hustlers. I'm going to ask you, do you want to look at this product? Do you want the data on it? I want to know. Based on what I just showed you, how do you prep movies and video games? It should be easy because when you get them, they come in like a shrink wrap, cellophane, whatever you want to call it. All you do is slap a label over the barcode, and they may even allow you to use the existing UPC. But if you do that, you just got to understand it's going to mess up your shipment unless you're just shipping all of that movie. When you ship into the warehouse, if you got some stuff that has labels on it that you put, and some products you're using the existing, those can't go in the same shipment. Even if they're going to the same warehouse, they're handled by different departments. So, but other than that, there's really nothing for you to do. You know what? I don't think anybody wants that product. So guess what? I'll take that one myself. Let's see here. And then we'll talk about it another time. Let's see what else we can find. And while we're looking, yep, I see a couple more people ready for the giveaway. We'll be having it soon, guys, so just hang tough. So Drummer says it's interesting. We can look at it later, man. We're connected. So if you want to look at that, get on a quick we can text back and forth or hop on a call and go for it. You know, you and me, we can kind of see how it works out for us if you want to do that. I don't think the hustlers really want to deal with it. And I'm not mad at them. Because it takes experience before you get to that level where you just know with your gut feeling, you know, what works. Let's see here. I'm going to show my screen here and just sort of keep going. I don't think we're approved for this one. Yeah, I thought I remembered that. Disney is probably no good. Well, let's see. Maybe not. Estimated monthly sales 18, 64% return on investment. Blah, 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 blah. Well, let's see. First, let's see. Do they have it? And do they have it for $14.99? And it's a 16 ounce. Well, that's looking good, guys. Let's see what else. Supposed to be on Amazon at a buy box of almost $40. I'd question that, but you never know. Oh yeah, it's up there. You got 5 people selling it. Let's filter it down. Nobody's FBA, so you could easily sell it for a few bucks, at least $3 more. Okay. Let's see. Give me a second, gang. Yep. Okay. All right, now watch what I do here. Let me move that down so you can see it. My big head is in the way. Let me move my fat head. All right, now look here. You got estimated sales of 18. You got a 64% return on investment. You got $9.96 gross profit. That's not including what you're going to pay in tax. But at the same time, we're gonna show you what you need to be doing anyway. Now look at. Supposed to be at Target for $14.99. And there it is. It should ship. And here you can see it. Let's see. Now your average over 90 days is saying 251. But you got a lot of velocity here lately. All them squiggly lines. See, you had nothing. And now you're getting a lot of velocity. So that's one I would probably look at. So let me give you the link. And now we're going to give you the link to Target. And now we're going to look and make sure I didn't miss anything in my notes. Oh, yeah. So somebody was asking, what do I do with slow selling or no selling products? Number one. And how long do I keep products? My general rule of thumb is I won't keep a product in the warehouse past 90 days, because at that point, I don't want to get into the long, the storage fees start to eat away at your profit. But I will tell you, I use a repricer, and ever since I started using a repricer, I don't really have that problem, at least nowhere near where I used to. But after 90 days, I'm just getting rid of it. I don't care if I tell them to destroy it. Of course, first I just try to break even. If I can't break even, I try to take the least amount of loss that I can get away with. If I can't do that, but I can use the product or give it to somebody, I'll go ahead and have it sent back to me. If not, I'll just have it destroyed, or I'll just leave it and eventually they'll destroy it. They've kind of changed things on Amazon now. When something, well, no, they're not going to say nothing as long as it's good. If it ends up stranded, then they have an automatic protocol to where they're going to get rid of it at a specified time, unless you adjust it. But if it's just sitting out there, as long as everything's good, they'll let it sit there. They may limit what you can send in on top of that, depending on, where your account is. So it could be preventing you from restocking other things, just depending on where your account is. But, yeah, I don't sell on eBay. I don't sell on Mercari. I will be selling on Walmart here pretty soon, only because I realize they're the only real threat to Amazon. They're the only people that really have the infrastructure and the logistics and the ability to give them a serious run. So I want to be on that as well as Amazon. But yeah, you got to understand, guys, it's going to happen. You're going to end up with some slow selling or no selling products. So you got to come up with your protocols. I notice a lot of the hustlers do sell on eBay. So you just got to be thinking, okay, once I can't sell it on the Amazon marketplace, or it's just moving too slow for me, what am I trying to do? Am I willing to just take the loss? Am I trying to minimize the loss? Am I trying to see if I can make a profit somewhere else? Am I just going to gift it? If you end up gifting it to someone, then is it really a loss? I don't know. It just depends on which standpoint you're looking at it from. Okay. Anybody have any comments on that? Feel free to share. Drummer said, I tried for Walmart for last year, was denied. Try it again. I don't know, Drummer, do you have your you have to understand, and this is another reason why I like Walmart. The barrier to entry is higher. You're not just going to get on there. They do a lot of vetting. They want you to have a reseller certificate. They want you to have your EIN number. All those things you can get, but a lot of people aren't willing to get them. That goes into the degree of separation that you hear me yelling and screaming about all the time. So let's see now. Tony P, same thing. Do you have your they're looking for 150K higher. How do you know that? I didn't know that's what they were looking for. That's a good question. Have I hit that amount? Hey, did anybody stick that Disney Russell mug in there and see if you could sell it? Oh, other mentors have told you that? Okay, got you. Because that's right about where I'm at right now, about 150,000. The year isn't up yet. We still got to do fourth quarter. I got accepted for their payment systems. I'm ungated on the mug. Good job. All right. We are at 2.5 hours. because we wanted to make this a 1-hour show. So here's what we're going to do, guys. Let me see. I don't think I have any other things to do except for the benefit of those who do not know tactical arbitrage. We're going to give a quick, very quick walk around as to what you can do with that. Because if you don't know what the software can do, let's see. Okay, so all right, here's what we're looking at, guys. This is the software Tactical Arbitrage. And what it does is it allows you, it is specifically made for people who use the arbitrage business model, hence the name. Now, what it does, instead of you having to go to each website and manually try to match the products and see if you can make a profit, this software pulls items, potential profitable items for you. Now, do not get it twisted. It's not going to do the work for you. It's going to put things in front of you and make your sourcing process much easier. But it's not going to do the work for you, and it's not perfect. If you don't want to do the work at all, this isn't what you want. You want to get on a list, okay? And lists are good. They have their advantages and disadvantages. One of the disadvantages is you don't really develop skills if you just rely on lists, okay? But I recommend the software. Here you can see the different sites that you can search using the software, and it just goes on and on and on and on and on. And the bottom line is this: you can tell the software what types of products you like. You know, in other words, you can tell the software that you only want to work within certain sales rank. I mean, there's all types of ways that you can really get as granular as you like. I don't recommend that you get granular, because then a lot of times you'll get frustrated with the software. It's okay though. You can have this going, and you can do up to 7 searches. You can have up to 7 searches going while you're at work or while you're sleeping. Set up a search, which you could actually have set up automatic to where it's just literally your searches are happening automatic. You could go into what's called always be scanning. So you just come in and there's just searches constantly going on, and you could just go right through those, you know, those items. And in which case you wouldn't even have to set up a search. But if you're serious about arbitrage and you are a working class hustler like me, meaning you work a regular job, you literally just will not have the time to be out there manually sourcing. You're going to need some kind of software to do a lot of the heavy lifting for you so that you can do the more refined. If you come to tacticalarbitrage.com, you can get a better look at what the software can do. And I'll tell you, the software is well worth it. In my opinion, they don't charge enough. You can come down to pricing and you'll see you're probably gonna not pay annual. Right now it's showing all prices as if you paid the entire $840, assuming you would take this, because normally most people take online arbitrage. You have different packages that you can take. I have the full suite, but again, this is saying $70 a month if you pay the entire year, which would be $840. If you go monthly, then you notice Now your monthly cost actually goes up. You can kind of look at the check marks and see what all you get. You really don't need all of this stuff. You really only need online arbitrage, but it depends on how you are. I like a lot of bells, whistles, toys that I don't use. So I have the full suite. Plus, I can't teach if I have nothing to look at so that I can get better. Okay. They do have a 7-day free trial. We recommend, before you even sign up for the free trial, that you take what we call the Lightning course. That's something that we put together. The robot has been talking about it. If you come to my YouTube channel, you can find that, and or you can connect with me and ask. I have had to directly text the link to that course. It's only in 10 minutes. You'll know how to get started with the software. And then I recommend you use the link below in the description. So instead of getting 7 days free trial, you get 10 days free trial. And again, if you take the Lightning course first, the software will pay for itself. So enough on that. Let's get back into the search. Where were we? Let's see. What is this? Some kind of puzzle? Oh, no, we don't like that. Oh, wait, that's competitive sellers. Let's see. Let's take a look. Let's get up here. Let's see. Yeah, our estimated monthly is over here. I was looking in the wrong column. I told you they moved my stuff around. Now watch. I'm going to move this over. If it'll move. All right, now that's where I like my estimated monthly sales. We might have missed the product because I thought I was looking at estimated monthly sales because I keep it in this column. Okay. I'm just sort of right away. I'm looking at the estimated monthly sales because if it don't have enough, I'm not even getting into it. Let's see. And I don't know if we're looking in the right search anyway. Let me see. Yeah, we were over here. Let's see what's going on here. No good. No good. Let's look at this. Now we're going to see, is the price, yep, it's $10. Will it ship? Yep. Is it at Amazon for $22.98? Let's see, the buy box is suppressed. Somebody's got it prime, somebody's got it new. Now see, this guy only has one left. And the estimated monthly sales, which you can actually look using the Hummingbird, is 24. And then you got 4, you got 2. Yeah, we could probably get into this. Let's see now. Let me work my magic, hustlers. Yep. You guys are good on this one. So. Yeah, I know the coffee is wearing off. We're going to get out of here. We're going to have the drawing in a minute. Let me just give you one more. You guys, man, you guys can't hang. See, They don't call me La Machine for nothing. Do you understand? And meanwhile, let's see. James Hancock was asking, on the lines that show info, how can I edit some and also move them around? I'm not sure. You saw how I moved the columns around. Holy Bonker says, keep going. I'm learning a lot. Somebody's a machine out here. Somebody's out here like me, a machine. All right. You guys stick those in there and see if you can work it. I'm going to check the robot. Okay. Everybody who wanted to get in is getting in. Okay. Okay, James Hancock says yes. Are you saying you were able to sell those, or let me know? So many of those I don't need. I'm not sure, but you and I are connected, so whatever questions we don't get for you, you can text me or we'll hop on a call. Yeah, me and you should hop on a call. That way we can address all of your questions. Holy Bonkers, ungated, exactly. Isn't that nice? So, let me see. Living today. Oh, day to day. I was able to sell it. I guess I am not gated there. Of course you're not. Guys, this is the whole point I'm making. So many people are discouraged when they come out here because they feel like they're gated and everything. No, you're not. Now look it. I was supposed to have an hour-long show and we're going on 3 hours. But that's what I mean. You got to embrace the work. If you're thinking, now, here's the deal. For me, I could literally get out there and in 10 minutes, I got products. But that's because I've been doing this. I'm ungated for a lot of stuff. I put in the work, the time to get ungated. And most of the stuff that I got ungated for, I got auto ungated. I'm not one of these big guys trying to hurry up. One of the things I was blessed with is patience. A lot of people leave this because they ain't got the patience. And then they wonder why things ain't working right. You ain't got the patience. Okay? Now I'm doing this for your benefit. I'm out here giving my time and it just keeps getting longer and longer because I'm dedicated to you, to show you what's available, to show you that it can be done. I'm not perfect. You ain't got to be perfect. I'm not perfect. Good. Quit trying to be perfect. Asking a million questions. I don't know. If you do what I do, you'll get the numbers I get. Quit making this difficult. It's not. Quit fretting over everything. Scared to do it. Look at the hustlers out there that are making it happen. Right here with us, right now. Same people actually following along. Same people checking to see if they can sell it. Same people here every week. Same people here from start to finish. Okay? All right. Let's see now. Let me go to the family. James says it's easy. I use the app on myself. So do I. While I'm giving you leads on Wednesday. Hey, Hey, we got another super chat from Drummer. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. That's a working class hustler, a level 1 working class hustler right there. All right, guys. How about we go ahead and do that drawing? You guys are done. You've had enough for tonight. Am I right? Have all the hustlers had enough for tonight? Oh, anytime. Happy 2020 says, thank you for your time. I learned a lot today. That's what I'm here for, guys. And that's why we're cranking out 4 videos a week. So, let's see. Ayana Beta, are you on every Saturday night? Yes, I am. Without fail. I can't tell you you know what? Let me see. We never have enough. As long as you're asking, let me see just how much. Hold on a second. I'm going to go to YouTube. Now watch what we do here. We're going to go to, just hold on a second, guys. Okay, now this is inside my YouTube channel. Okay, now watch what happens. We're going to come over, let's see, to videos. And inside of the videos, we're going to go to live. This is every week, and watch what happens. See, now we're in July. See, because remember, today we're live right now, as you can see. The previous week, then we went to August, then we went to July, then we went to June, then we went to May, then we went to April. Okay, look. We have been on for 30 weeks. Okay. Oh, wait, is it even more? Is that another page? Yeah. 35 weeks in a row. So the very first live stream was February the 1st, and we have not missed a week. And you wonder why they call me La Machine? You wonder that? Huh? Look at. You see? Subscribe. Now you know the reason why. Hit the bell notification. Now you got a reason why. People tell you, subscribe to my channel, hit the bell. For what? What's in it for you? The working class hustlers know what's in it for them. Okay. Tony says, I'll be missing next week, going to be eating a lot of birthday cake. You can catch the replay, Tone. Deborah says, as always, thanks, Horace. You are a dedicated teacher and leader. Great job. Thank you so much. All right, so who's ready? Now we're going to have the the drawing. So hold what you got. Okay, watch the robot. The robot is going to tell us who won. Oh, wow. Somebody won. Happy 2020 Ton has won the giveaway. So, why don't you do this? Come to my channel. Now watch what I want you to do. Hold on a second. To claim your prize, I want you to do something. See here. I want you to come to my channel, and then where it says about, if you click on about, I want you to contact me at that email address there. You'll see that. So you saw how you came to my channel, and then you went to the about and contact me there. Okay? And there you can claim your prize. We'll work it out from there. Let's see now. Okay, guys, you know where I'm at. You know that the next video will be this coming Wednesday, and I'm usually out in my truck, but I won't be working that day, so I don't know where I'm gonna have the jump on it. Who knows? I'll probably be, knowing me, I'll be out in the field outsourcing, doing retail arbitrage. I want to give another great vote of thanks to those who actually gave super chats and donated to the channel. We really appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you do. And yeah, we're going to be signing off. I hope everybody had a good time. If there's anything I missed, either leave a comment. I always respond to comments left. If we're not connected, make sure we get connected, and you can ask me anything you want. Hop on a call, whatever you like. So yeah, we're gonna wrap that one up. Music. All right, guys, remember, this is Horace, also known as La Machine, and I'm with What to Sell on Amazon, respecting your mind, your time, and most definitely your grind. Now, I done showed you how to go out there and get that paper. I got to go get mine. I'm out.